people apply them, okay, because they know the value of it. And guys, if you really understand what you tell to yourself, that actually becomes your reality. Okay, so if you are like if you are always believing, hey, I cannot do something, my life is always like this, I'll never be able to do great things in my life, always complaining, always giving excuses, let me tell you, it will happen. That's how the life is organized. If you keep doing wrong things in your life, if you keep believing it is tough, it is challenging, I cannot do it, all these things, now then that will become your reality. But if you have the other mindset, people, ki then everything is possible for me, I believe that I can do it, I just need to push my 100% into it. If you have just this mindset now, all of a sudden you'll realize ki your life will become simple. So many people have this thing like, okay, there are sayings like authors have said, okay, your life is a mirror of who you are. That's what it is, people. You need to understand your perception towards life. If you think life is tough, it will become tough for you. And if you think it's manageable, I can do it, I can solve problems, that's how your life will be organized. You will be able to solve it no matter how tough it is. It's all in the game here. Okay. There was one of a book, Empires of Mind, and that was saying the current century and the time to come, it's all going to be about who has control over the mind. These people will win in life, okay, not others. And that's what, guys, I would like to tell you, people, if you really want to become great in your life, have control on the most powerful equipment that you have. Because it's free, you take it for granted. I don't know, the current generation, they are all looking at happiness, greatness, everything outside, technology, this, that, everything outside, trying to find solutions outside. But let me tell you, it's all installed within you. And all the great and legendary people of the world, those who are like business owners, top creators, all of them understand this fact. That's the reason, people, they wake up early. The remaining mediocre world will be sleeping. But they know, like, if you really know Dwayne Johnson, the Rock, right, he wakes up every day in the morning at like 4 a.m., okay, sometimes 3 a.m., and then he says, "Ki bhai, I know if I keep working hard every single day, I will be outworking every single person on the planet. And if I work that hard, nobody can beat me." And what we do, guys, we just watch these people. We say, "Arey, I also want to become great," but where are the actions? If you don't take actions, your life will always remain like this, and you will always be like this, and you will die like this, guys. So if you really want to do something great in your life, ask a question to yourself, how are you living it? Because it is possible for all. It is possible. Why did I start waking up at like 5 in the morning? It is tough. It is tough, but who says it's easy? Had it been easy, the world would have been great, but not many people are. I was watching a video somewhere. The person said, everybody in the world is mediocre. And if you want to become great, you just need to have small extra commitment, and then you will become great. It's not tough to become great, guys. Yeah, it is a small phase of toughness which will come every single day. You want to wake up at like 5 in the morning, right? A small phase of toughness will come, maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months, but after that it will become easy. You need to understand how a human body is. It can adapt to anything, guys. You're not really utilizing it to adapt it for a successful life. Understand that. Okay, it can adapt to anything, guys. No matter what happens. देखो, lockdown happened, we adapted to it. Maybe there might be struggle, but we adapted to it. All of a sudden, maybe 10 a.m. Sharp login. Beforehand, while there was office, not many people were there 10 a.m. sharp at office, right? But right now, what is the state? Observe your mind and the body. 10 a.m. we are all there. Yeah, Notebandi happened, right? All those currencies and all that were changed. We people adapted to that as well. That's what a human body is. No matter how painful time is, how tough situations are, you adapt. Guys, you need to adapt to greatness. Because these other things are forced to you, then you are seeing a human potential. Okay, you can adapt to all these things. But when the things are optional, you choose to be lazy. That's your problem. And that is the reason many people are going to die mediocre in the world, even though they have the potential to do something big. I want you people, at least whoever are available here, I want you people to realize what life is about. And it's like, don't play small, people, because time is passing by. And then maybe 20 years from now, when you open up your eyes, you will remember, you will realize, like, I'm at like 40, 45, 50. And then you would be like, what have I done with my life? And then at that time, guys, right now is the time where you have energy, where you have power, where you can experiment, where you can afford to fail in life, right? Right now, even if you fail in life, that doesn't cost much because you're in your 20s right now. But in future, when you're in the 50s, when you're in the 60s, experimenting, you will already give up. And that's where you would head towards your failures of life. And then you would be like, I wish I had one more life so that I could have lived in a proper manner. But you know it, I know it, it's not possible. And the smart and intelligence lies there. The people who fix their life when there is time. Yeah, you want to know how people become great? They do great things when they have time in hand. They don't pass time by and then later realize, "Ki, I should fix myself." So today is the time, people. In the entire existence of time, 30th of October is never going to come again. The question is, what are you going to do today which makes you better than yesterday? And just realize what we are doing, guys. Just 5 weeks. We have been performing this since 5 weeks. If in 5 weeks you can feel difference, you can feel consistency, you can feel a change. Let me tell you, the remaining people who are not doing it, their life will still remain the same. And guys, what if this 5 weeks become like 5 months? Life's not changing. Yeah, you're coming to office, you're working here, but your life still remains the same. Where is the growth? Where is the change in the mindset? Where is the change in your health? Still the same. Projects are happening, but where is growth, man? The skill sets remaining same, your personal life remaining same. Where is growth? And just imagine if these 5 weeks you don't change, 5 months you don't change, and what if, guys, 5 years if you don't change? And that's a tough shit to take, man. 5 years still remaining the same person, and that's a horrible thing. And let me tell you, when you are forced, you will improve. For example, all of a sudden, if you want to do a job switch or a new technical skill to be acquired, at that time you will work so hard and you will acquire it. That means you have the potential. The question is, why don't you apply this potential for your growth? When there is optional, when it is optional, why are we choosing laziness over greatness? And all the people of the world who choose this laziness, let me tell you, when you are in your final days of your life, you will wish that you should have lived your life differently. That's how your end will happen. And guys, life is a gift. Okay, life is indeed a gift, and it completely depends upon how you are going to utilize it. You can choose to complain, you can choose to cry, you can point to others because of this, because of that, and your life will never your life will ever remain the same. It will never change. Or there is another way of living life where you decide, okay man, what am I doing with myself? Guys, social media, technology, everybody is in a debate. It is good, is it bad? Side effects, this effect, that effect, lazy people mindset is being affected, depression rates are increasing. But the problem is, it's happening because of you don't have control on yourself. You are not choosing in which direction you want to go in life. And because you don't have direction, you need to understand the reality of the world. The world will drive you the way they want. That's a serious thing to take. The world will drive you the way they want. If Amazon wants you to purchase something, they will do that. If Facebook wants you to get addicted to something, they will do that. Guys, US elections were completely influenced by social media. These platforms can influence you to a great deal. You need to understand, if you are not in your control, the world will sell you anything, and you will be always at the misery of the world, and you will never be able to achieve what you wanted. Steve Jobs said it better: if you don't do something for yourself, then somebody else will use you to achieve their dreams. Now it's a question to you: what are you doing with your life? Are you choosing growth or are you choosing laziness? Are you choosing to be the same person every single day for maybe one entire year? And that's a big deal, guys. 1 year passing by, and guys, time is the most important thing which anybody can ever have. And 1 year means a lot, people. Right now, you might be like, Kya ho raha hai? We still have like more 60 years to go. But, guys, the same attitude continues for many people. And let me tell you, once your age touches 35, you will completely lose it in life. You will not have that fire to try new things. You will not have that spark to do great things in life. Now is the time. Many people say, like, in future when retirement happens, then I'll do this, baad mein karenge, let me right now work. Many people right now, they are not really loving what they are doing, right? They are like, okay, this is just a time passing by, right? I will just pass by. Maybe I'm not passionate about it. I'll do something else, this, that. Then go and do something else. But if you are here in the it, you have to love what you do, because whether you love or you don't, you are giving your time to this. And that is where the game starts. If you're given your time to something, you have to master it. You cannot keep complaining like, it's okay, I'm like casual, it's okay for me to lose my 8 hours. Guys, it's a big deal. Are you really understanding it? It's a big deal spending your 8 hours a day. And let me tell you, that is actually your life. How many hours are left after that? 4 hours, 5 hours? What do we do in that? Watch television, entertainments, nothing but your entire life. For the next 20 years, you're giving for something which you don't really like. Is it worth living, people? And after this, what is going to happen when you're in your 40s and 50s? You have not seen that. That's where you have to learn from those people who have lived their life, and people have messed it up, guys. The statement 80% of the world will die mediocre, that's a big statement to take. But that's what is the reality of the world. People will die mediocre. The question is, will you be part of the same crowd? Who will say, I wish I should have lived my life differently? Or will you be smart enough? Many egos get hurt, right? If somebody calls you, you're dumb. Guys, you're living your life dumb. You need to understand, whether somebody tells it or not, you have massive potential. You're not living up to it. And that's a big problem. And you don't even realize that. Okay? So if you want to get your ego affected, get it affected by this. Like, you don't know how you're living your life. Take it passionately. Understand what you're doing with your time, because it is the most important thing which you ever have. And it will never repeat again. And assign it with energy factor. This is the time when you're in your 20s, filled with energy, filled with power. You can wake up early, you can do workouts. In future, a time will come where you will not be able to do a proper jog as well. What are you waiting for, guys? There is this saying which goes, right? When you are like growing up, right, in your schools, in your college, you have all the energy, you have the time, but you don't have money. Then you're in your mid times, you have the energy, you have the money, you're earning, you have the money, but you don't have time. And when you're in the grown ups, you would have money, you would have time, but you will not have energy. This is how people are living this world. Always a excuse for everything. And if that becomes your life, let me tell you, when you're on the deathbed, you will be like not really happy. You will be like, I should have lived my time in a different manner. When I had energy, I should have gone out, seen the world, take on vacations. Guys, IT world, beautiful world. Saturday, Sunday off. Milta hai kya, guys? Saturday, Sunday off, chilled life. You add a Monday or a Friday to that long weekend, 3 days, massive trips can happen, but we are not doing it. Enjoy life. Work hard. Work hard, work smart, grow yourself on a daily basis, because enjoyment without self growth is nothing. You don't deserve enjoyment if you're not working hard. If you are not getting productive results in life, you will not feel good about yourself. And उसके बाद फिर enjoyment का भी क्या फायदा, right? It's a balance. So be great, live your life on your terms, be the best of that you can. If you're in the it, if you're a coder, if you're a qa, be the best that you can here. Put massive efforts. When others choose to give up, you choose to work hard for yourself. Why these boundaries are required, guys? It has created a skeleton 10 to 7. You break the boundary because you love working, you love growing, because that satisfies you, that gives you the kick. Yeah, I did this today. That's massive. And when this energy is pumping up in you, with this energy, then you have fun in life, excitement in life, adventure in life. And that is where, guys, when you're in your deathbed, when you say the last hour of your last day, when you just look at your eyes, you will be like, yeah, I lived my life happily. But are people living the life like that? No. Complaints, excuses, cries, and that does not work, people. Let me already tell you, 50 years from now, none of this will matter. Your excuses will not matter at all. It will matter like, okay, what did you do after you gave an excuse? And you are supposed to be blamed for the life that you are living, not somebody else, because you chose to live small. So understand that, guys. Life is a tricky game. Life is indeed a tricky game, and the time is passing by, and every single day that you don't improve, you actually deprove. You get behind in your life. That's what it is. You're not staying the same, guys. You need to understand, because there might be people like me, there might be people like some great people of the world. They will improve one day better. And what is happening relatively, you are getting behind and we people are getting ahead. And you need to understand, if you still remain the same, you're not remaining the same along with the pace of the world. You're getting behind, and a point will come when you would realize, oops, something went wrong and I messed it up. And that's a problem place to be in. Okay, so understand, today's session is just a realization. Today is Friday, guys. Think about it, and then weekend will be coming. Do something which makes you special in this life. Don't just pass time by. Okay, this is me, Tausif Sheikh. Realize what your life is about, and see you guys on Monday 9:30. Okay, thank you. Take care of yourself, because you are special. You need to take actions, guys. Do something which is worth living. Okay, worth living, not just like I lived and died. Worth living. You should feel kicking like waking up every single day of your life, right? That's what it is about. Thank you for your time. See you guys Monday 9:30 again. Bye 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 people. Thank you. ठीक है Santosh and Supriya, make the most of the life. I know you people are already doing it. Supriya, great initiatives teaching the children, and Gugu and all the others in the house, keep doing it. You people are the future. Keep rising. Santosh, good to see you consistently every single day. Santosh is jumping it up on time. Take the massive growth of and charge of your life and become your best version, everyone. See you guys Monday 9:30 back again. Thank you all. Take care of yourself. Thank you.